Hi everyone, my name's Linda Reed-Enever and welcome back to another Business Skills webinar. I am excited to be talking with you today with Rob Balasabas from TubeBuddy as we delve into the world of video and how you can come up with ideas to use video within your marketing. Now, Rob and I go way back. Rob and I used to work together when we were in the world of Thinkific. We are both, if you've seen webinars from us before, we talk fast, we share ideas, and we throw a whole heap of ideas at you in that session as we go through. Any of you might be familiar from Rob from his Thinkific days, or you might be familiar when we started in the world of COVID and we ran that huge, gigantic running workshops, virtually a panel and webinar session. Rob was one of our members in that one. So Rob, welcome back in your role as TubeBuddy to a skills webinar. It's exciting to see you here, Brand Evangelist, man.
Very exciting. Yeah, good to always hang out with you, Linda. Any chance I get to catch up with you is always fun. So yeah, happy to be here again and talking about YouTube this time around. So, but yeah, we can talk about both worlds. You know, online courses, YouTube videos, everything else in between.
Yeah, but we'd be here for the whole day.
Yeah.
And it's that time where you are, so you know your family and people might want to see you. Okay, beautiful guys. If you are using TubeBuddy, feel free to pop the details into the link. Rob has kindly given you all the opportunity to take a 30-day pro trial of TubeBuddy as we go through today's session. But what I really want to talk to everyone about now with Rob is, first of all, why video marketing is important. Now, Rob, since moving over to the world of video marketing, you've grown your channel. You're starting to hit the monetization point. How long has the channel been running for?
The channel, so my personal channel has been around since October 2018. So 20 months, almost 2 years. So definitely started diving into more videos, I would say about 9 months ago. And the channel has just continued to grow and really hitting its stride. And actually got my requirements for monetization on my personal channel today. It's just going through review with YouTube. So usually it takes a few days. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah,
that is awesome.
It's really exciting.
Fantastic. Well done. Someone from the TubeBuddy team is watching. They're saying, hi, everyone.
Yes. Hey, TubeBuddy.
hey, TubeBuddy. I hope you're doing well on the live stream. Okay, so Rob, coming from that point of view, what would you say were some of the key things that you had to learn in that video ideas process?
Yeah. So really good question. So to be completely transparent, I started using YouTube and started my channel, my personal channel, while I was at Thinkific and trying to really understand YouTube, because obviously there's a lot of online course creators on YouTube, a lot of course creators and entrepreneurs and brands that are trying to leverage YouTube to reach their audience. And so I started to do that. The thing that I learned, I would say probably 9 months ago when things really started to pick up, Linda, was that I couldn't be random. I had to be really specific with my topics. And so that's hopefully what we can kind of get across today to everyone that's watching. If you're trying to build your content on YouTube and grow your audience there, grow your reach, grow your authority, you need to be really specific. It's very hard to be sort of like a all-encompassing, general, broad social media channel or entrepreneur channel. You really have to be specific, you know. So whether it's online courses or you want to talk about yoga or you want to talk about marketing for, you know, doctors, it has to be a really specific topic on that channel.
I can say that from my personal case studies is I know that my top ranking videos are either on course creation or Facebook.
Yeah.
Or 5-minute marketing, but I know which videos rank and work really well for us. So, you know, even things like the new Facebook tour that I did live yesterday is a bit of fun and getting out there. So Rob, okay, let's delve into how the heck do we come up with ideas for our video content, because not everyone's ideas generator like you and I am. I'm sure that they would love to know where they could go and find some ideas to come up with a video content.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, you know, unlike most webinars, I'm not going to try to drag this out for you guys. I'm going to keep it really simple. I want to give you guys something that's really actionable, nothing too complex. Okay. So this is for me, this is what I go through in my head when I'm trying to come up with ideas for videos, especially on YouTube, because for me, I create a lot of tutorials, Linda, just like yourself. And so a lot of my content is search based. So my goal for my content is to be found on search when people are searching different things. You know, how do you live stream? How do you grow on YouTube? You know, these are all tutorials. And so the first place I go to are blog posts. Blog posts are a real goldmine. So go to the blog posts, different blog posts in your space, and then look at the comments. Look at what people are asking. Okay, look at what people are asking. Second to that, look at what people are posting blogs about. You know, people that are writing blogs are doing their research when it comes to keywords as well. So look at what the topics they're writing about. Look at the titles that they're writing about, because they're also trying to rank that blog post on Google. Okay, and so Google owns YouTube, and it's sort of very similar search engines. So that's where you want to look. The second place you want to look, Linda, are FAQs. So if you have a website, then you likely have frequently asked questions. So look at those FAQs and create short videos that basically are the same content that's written on your FAQs, and create videos around that using that same, basically your FAQ is a short script that you need to just mold. Yeah. If you don't have a website, a lot of entrepreneurs don't have websites. I myself don't have a website. I have a YouTube channel, I have LinkedIn, and those are my websites.
Oh, you wait until I start kicking you for a website.
Yeah, I know. You gotta hit me up for a website. But look at, if you don't have a website, look at your competitors' websites. What are the FAQs on their page? And then it's a goldmine for video topic ideas.
Now, Rob, I know this morning I got my Google Search Console reports.
Ah, yes.
And one of the key things that I talk to my guys about looking at that is, if you've got a really good blog post of that popping up in your topics regularly, that feels and gets really good search results, look at your Search Console and then see if you can repurpose that blog post. As you were just saying, go and look at your blogs, but what's already being searched for on your website, you're already being known for as an expert. So Search Console results came in the email today. If you don't have Google search set up on your website, make sure that you do, because that will give you some really good topic ideas, and it reminds you of past stuff too. Rob, can you pop your YouTube channel?
Oh, sure.
Thanks, please, so that everyone can get access to it.
No problem. Yeah.
Make sure you switch to all panelists and attendees.
Come by, say hello. Yeah.
Second time round, we need it with all attendees. Just switch the little switch over down the bottom. So that way everyone can see it.
Okay, perfect. There we go. Awesome, perfect. The next thing, Linda, I want to share are comments and direct messages. So for me, you know, I was a community manager at Thinkific. So I love building community. That's a big part of what I do on YouTube with my channel. Probably secondary to trying to get more subscribers is just building a community of people that are already subscribed and really connecting with them, getting to understand them, inviting comments in videos. So every video at the end, I'm always asking, you know, if you have any other questions, let me know, because hopefully my video gave them some value, some new information that they can use. But then in that process, hopefully it then opens up more questions, you know, around that topic. And so I invite questions. Hopefully they leave comments and then engage with the comments. A lot of the times the questions in the comments are another good idea for another video, you know, and typically it's in the same topic. So then again, you as the content creator of that channel, you're going deeper into that topic, and YouTube loves that. You know, the more specific, the more content, more dense your video, your channel is with specific content topics, then the better it is for you, because YouTube looks at you like you're the go-to person, Linda, for online courses. Anyone searching how to build an online course, we're going to send them to your videos. You know, so that's what you want to happen.
Exactly.
Yeah. So then the third thing, again, we want to just I want to get to some Q&A here. So if you guys have any questions, let us know.
Guys, I'm actually going to suggest that we pop the questions. There's a Q&A little box. If you pop them into there, we can come and answer them. I'll try and go through the chat channel, but I want to make sure that we get through all of your questions as we go through it. So pop it into the chat box as well, and we'll try and go through that. So the chat box, and then there's a Q&A box, bear with me. And if you pop it in Q&A, it reminds Rob and I not to get distracted and miss your questions.
I'll see that here. Perfect. Okay, sounds good. So get the questions in. Let's do that today. And then the last thing is, Linda, just simple keyword research. But just doing simple keyword research. And this is where TubeBuddy comes in for me. Even before I joined the team, when I was at Thinkific, I was using TubeBuddy to start researching topics and keywords. And so what happens is that with TubeBuddy, you actually, if you were to search, let's say LinkedIn Live, for example, which is, a topic that I talk about a lot because I have LinkedIn Live access. LinkedIn Live, it'll start suggesting to you other related searches connected to that keyword. And so then you're like, okay, LinkedIn Live for entrepreneurs, LinkedIn Live for creatives, LinkedIn Live gear, LinkedIn Live cameras, so then it suggests all of these other topics that you're like, oh, I never thought of making a video about that, but it looks like people are looking for that video, so I should make one. I know that topic really well. I can really, crush that video. So same thing. If you're, if you are a Facebook, I guess maybe right now is a good time. If you guys want to share sort of what a keyword is that you guys are trying to rank for on videos, let us know in the chat.
Let's go and have a look. Yeah.
Yeah. But if, let's just say you're a Facebook expert, right? And so you can't just be a Facebook expert, you got to pick, what is it about Facebook? Maybe you're a Facebook groups expert, Facebook Live, Facebook ads, business pages on Facebook. So whatever it is that you specialize in, you can start searching for that. It'll make suggestions. Yep. So let's just say, you are a Facebook Live expert, because maybe you do some remote producing kind of work, right? For Facebook Lives. Then you can get into Facebook Live gear, Facebook Live, software tutorials, there's so many things. So yeah, there you go. Keyword research would be the third thing to do.
And look, guys, I know everyone's looking at me here going, oh, what did she do with their channel? And my focus on the channel was always organic marketing. So organic marketing, I hands off, do not touch ads.
Yes.
I send you to other people for ads, but my focus is organic marketing. So
that's right.
What I tend to do with this sort of stuff is I break my stuff down into playlists, so that I can continue to teach my audience, because the one thing feedback I got from my audience is, I didn't realize you did that as well. So by giving them different playlists on the channel, I allow them to be able to touch and get focused with me. And look, as Rob was saying about building community before, I know with my guys, it isn't massive numbers. And when we say this time and time again, it's about views and watch time and engagement on your videos. It is not did I hit the 1,000? Right, obviously, we want to hit 1,000 subscribers for monetization reasons. But if we don't hit the 1,000 subscribers, look at if your content's being engaged. How many hours are you getting watched a month? And making sure that people engage with it on those areas as well. So, Rob, are you going to show us the keyword tool?
Sure. Yeah, let's do that. Let me share my screen. Okay, give me a sec. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. Looks like I'm allowed. Perfect.
You are.
Can you guys see my screen? It should be our YouTube channel. All set? Can you see it?
Beautiful. We can see it. Yes.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, so if you go to the link that Linda shared, you can for free connect your YouTube channel to TubeBuddy. Literally takes 10 seconds. When you do that, what will happen is you'll get this little browser extension at the corner of your screen right here in the top left. Oh, sorry, top right. So anywhere you see this like little red TubeBuddy logo, that means it's a TubeBuddy Chrome extension add-on that you'll see inside of your YouTube channel. So to find the Keyword Explorer, for example, this is my favorite tool. This is the tool that I use on a daily basis to research topics. Click on that. And you'll see here about halfway down, there's the Keyword Explorer right there. Okay, so we'll click on that. And there is the Keyword Explorer. So Linda, what's a keyword, let's say, that you want to rank for? Online courses?
Actually, we've got, let's go online courses.
Oh, okay. No, well, there's Keto Diet from Joanne. You want to do that? Let's do that. Okay.
Let's do a couple. We're going to have a day where people get to learn things. So yeah, let's do a few.
All right, so let's go keto diet. So I like that. So when I do keyword research, I typically will start at a very generic, very broad term. Okay, so keto diet. So keto diet. Now, this can go many different ways, right? So let's just go keto diet and explore first.
Yep.
Okay. So the first thing that I want you guys to know is that there's two different types of scores here. There's unweighted and then there's weighted score. Okay, this is a score right here. Yep. So unweighted right here is basically just the general score for that keyword. How much search volume, how much competition, and how optimized are the videos that are ranking? How well optimized are they? You know, if they're optimized really well, then it's really hard to knock them down and get, rank higher than they are. If they are not optimized well, then it's a good opportunity for you. So the way that you know this is that there's always the green and the red, right? It's kind of like traffic lights. So if it's green, that means it's good. If it's red, means probably stop or slow down. Okay. So for this keyword, keto diet, obviously this is a big competitive keyword for many, many reasons. That's why it is, has really high search volume. It's good for search, but it's super competitive. Competition is in the red. Okay. Same thing with optimization. It's in the red as well. So I know for now, this is probably not a keyword that I would go after. The other tab that I want to show you guys is the weighted score. Okay, so weighted score, the difference with weighted score, Linda, is that it actually shows your score, your channel score for this keyword. So it takes into account your channel, the content that you talk about, your data, your views, all those things. And it gives you a very accurate understanding of how well your channel specifically will rank for. So if this is my channel, obviously it scores really poorly for this keyword because it's not a topic I, create content around. Now, if there was someone, even with similar size channel as me, but is talking about health and keto and diets and things like that, then they'll probably have a better score than I will because the weighted, it's taking into account their specific channel. So this is keto diet. It's very, competitive right now. So I'll look first into related keywords. So these are the keywords that are related in search on YouTube. Okay. There's also web searches here. And so these are related searches on Google. Okay, so it's taking into account all that data already. Now, this data is not something we make up. This is, like I said, we are YouTube certified. So all of this data comes directly from YouTube and Google directly. And so we are just sharing it with you to make it easier for you to kind of see and make decisions on. So what we need to do here is we need to do some work and spend some time doing some keyword research. The basic rule is that we probably will need a longer tail keyword phrase that may not have as much search, but it'll be less competitive. Okay, so we can start ranking for some keywords and then grow your authority. So let's see, what's a good, there's so many different ways that you can go here, right? You can, keto diet before and after, meal plan. So let's go beginner's meal plan. So so let's pretend I'm someone that is going to create a meal plan for beginners. Okay, so now we see a much different score. Okay, so the unweighted score is good, 66 out of 100. Now the search volume is not as much. It's in the orange, almost red, but that's okay. But the key thing here, if you're a smaller channel, is that the competition is way better, meaning it's better for you. It's competition is not as good, meaning it's better for you. Okay, and so that's already right there a win. Okay, so also tells us here that every single month there's about roughly 3,500 searches for this keyword each month. Okay. But there's over 3 million videos in the search results. Don't get scared of the video result number. There's always going to be a lot of videos. YouTube has tons of videos. Yes. But the nice thing about new videos, this is a note for you guys, is that YouTube actually gives a little bit of additional weight to new videos over the first 7 days that video is uploaded. So, if you create a good video, then you have a little bit of a better chance as well. Sorry, Linda, are you going to ask that?
No. It's saying it helps in search, and it helps in search about creating new videos and that sort of stuff. I love the keyword tool, Rob. I have not used it anywhere near as much as I should, but every time I get in and I start playing with TubeBuddy, I'm like, oh, more ideas.
Yeah, exactly.
And it just gets added to the Post-it note collection of things that I should do.
Oh, totally. Totally. You know what? And Linda, let me show you something really easy here to save the Post-it notes. So, because this is for me a big problem. I'm like, oh, that's a good keyword. Let me write it down. It's another good keyword. Let me write it down. So if you go to the bottom here in the blue action button, you can actually, there's a topic planner. So you can just say add topic planner.
That would be common sense for me, wouldn't it?
Yep. And then it just creates a whole list of ideas that you can create. Also, as you know, when you upload a video to YouTube, what you want to do is you want to create tags. You want to have a bunch of tags, right? And so let's say keto diet. this is a video that I'm going to create. I go to action and I can create a tag list. So I can create a new list and just call it keto diet, beginners, for example, and click OK. Now, every time I come across a really good keyword or tag, so let's just say keto diet for beginners meal plan.
Yep.
Okay, let's just pretend I want them. This is a good tag as well. I can go to action, and now I've got a list that I can just continually add tags to. And then when I'm uploading my videos on YouTube, I would just click this list, and it would populate all of the tags into that video. Just another time saver.
That's a pretty awesome tool.
Yeah. Any questions around that at all?
Any questions so far?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Has anyone else got a keyword that they want Rob to do a bit of search for? Just so that you can see it being done. While we're doing that, okay, so Jenny, actually, let's go to Savannah's first. Sorry, bear with me. I'll go in order. We'll go in order, won't we, Rob? Okay, let's Q&A. Yeah, sure. So we're going to answer this one live. I do have a website and I have a YouTube channel, but still trying to find out how to show my jewelry, which I've already made. I've tried ones with TubeBuddy and didn't actually help. Maybe I'm not doing something correct. So, do you want to pop your channel link in your YouTube channel link into the chat? And we'll have a look at it. We'll just go and have a look, and we maybe can give you a few tips along the way. I'm happy to do that if you are, Rob, as well.
Yeah, I'm down. Yeah.
Easier if we can see stuff. Jenny's saying that she's using YouTube for business owners and keywords, and she's not sure what keywords she would use. So she's interviewing business owners and not sure what keywords that she would use for that.
Yeah, when you're interviewing business owners, yeah, that's a good. So I'm there all the time. Every single week, we have a live show on the TubeBuddy channels called the Creators Corner. So each week we're interviewing different course creators, content creators. Oh man,
you just
flashbacks.
Went back, didn't you?
I'm just having flashbacks hanging out with you, Linda. So. Yeah, so just different content creators and YouTubers and stuff like that. So the thing with interviews is that it depends if you're doing them live or if you're doing them recorded and then you're editing it, cutting it up, and then uploading it. Either way, you want to make your titles and your description all still searchable. You want to still make it SEO friendly. So your title, you want to make sure that you want to lead with the benefit. If you're interviewing someone of really high profile,
okay, Jenny's got an interview for me going up.
Oh, there you go.
Week. So there you go. Do you want to keyword research me?
Yeah, there you go. So let's do that. So with Linda, for example, I'm going to share my screen again.
That's okay. I just figured that might be a bit of fun.
Yeah, there you go. So with Linda, what I would do with Linda for sure is if I was going to interview Linda, it's going to be something around online courses, right? So, we were talking, Linda, before we went live, and I think there's a lot of YouTube creators that need to start building online courses. Yeah. Even just as a lead magnet to build an email list, for example. Yep. So one of the things that, if I was to, if I was going to interview Linda and I was going to put it up on my YouTube channel, it would probably be something around how to use online courses to build a list or something like that. So let's just try to do that. So,
which, by the way, you've just picked the topic for our one.
Online courses, email list, for example. Let's see what we find. Okay. Okay. So it's good. So I'm going to look at results. So results always kind of show you. So here you go. So how to use email marketing to sell more courses, email marketing for online courses, 5 lists. Yeah. So how to build an email list from scratch. So that's probably where I would go. How to build an email list, right? So how to build an email list. Okay. So let's do that. How to build an email list. How to build an email list for free.
Yep, we do that one.
Okay, so unweighted is 48. My score right now is low. Okay, so let's do how to build an email list fast and for free. So let's go there. Yeah, the score's not that as good there either. So let me look at the results again. Again, people are using the word fast and free. So I would start really playing around with this, right? So I would probably stay out.
Look at how to build an email list that converts.
That converts. that converts.
See if that comes up.
There you go.
There
it is. There it is. So
that
was a really good score.
Well.
Yeah, that's a really good score. Yeah, that's awesome. So then there you go. So the score there is 84. The search is right around the middle. It's decent. And the competition is not that is good for you, right? It's a good opportunity for you. So that's probably where I would go. So so Jenny, so even if you're interviewing and you want to use Linda's name as well, right? So how to build an email list that converts, for example, and then it would be something like, special guest, Linda Reed, right? Enever. And so you want to use, because Linda is a big player in the online course space. So you want to use her name because that associates you with a lot of Linda's content, associates you with a lot of other content that is connected to online courses, right? So you want to send all these signals to YouTube, so not just online courses, you want to use the name of your guest as well. So so that's how I would do it. The next step here is, what do you then put in the description and what do you use for tags? And so we've got this other tool. If you go down to the bottom, if you find your keyword, for example, which is going to be this one, we're going to go to Optimize in Seo Studio. So this is kind of a mock sort of setup for your title, your description, and then also your tags, which are the three things that you input when you're uploading your videos. And so what we've done here is that YouTube gives us best practice lists here when it comes to SEOing your videos. And so we've created a list there, which is intuitive, because then for each thing that you actually do with your titles, it checks it off and gives you a score right here. Okay. And so that's what we do. So that's what you would go there and, kind of make sure that, your title has, the target keyword in the title. You want to have 80% of your keyword in the title. The first 60 characters of your title is really important because that's usually where the things cut off on mobile. So you want to make sure that, it's not longer than 60 characters. You want to, also include the first 200 characters in your description is very important because that's what YouTube pays attention to. So you need to SEO that as well. So again, just another tool to make SEO easier for you on YouTube.
Absolutely. That's pretty cool. So is that our interview topic?
Yeah.
Rob and I were trying to organize an interview very
nice and easy
early over the next little while. Now, Jenny, in that one particular, I think we talked about PR for small business. So I know in particular PR, small business, PR ideas for small business are really good keywords and tags for those ones. But yes, so post live today, Rob, for example, we're going to put this up on the business channel. I'm going to use Rob's name. I'm going to use TubeBuddy. I'm going to use video content creation ideas. I'm going to use content creation ideas, and I'm going to use the topics that relate to this video. Now, Rob, when we do tags, is there any that we should, like, is there a number or something that we should have, or is there a...
Well, yeah, there's 500 characters that you can use in your tags. So I suggest using all of them. You don't get penalized for having more. You just want to make sure it's relevant. So if it is me and you, we can't just put like Elon Musk or something, just to like, darn it.
What if we talk about a Tesla car for a while?
Exactly. Just like online courses for Tesla owners or something. So yeah, we can't, it has to be relevant. I would suggest using your name. Right? Putting your name. I always put in my name as well, because a lot of people will start searching you as you start building your authority. So put your name as a tag, put the title of the video as a tag as well. Put any brands that you mention, those sorts of things. So make sure you're relevant. Again, tags play all of these things that we talk about. YouTube is kind of like, it's made up of all of these little factors, and tags are one of those little factors. They're little signals that you send to YouTube to tell YouTube what your channel, what your video is about.
And the tags and the keywords are the searchable components, as far as I understand, with YouTube.
Yes, exactly. So
it can be great, but they can't optimize the words unless it's got subtitles or really good captions or tags. So they can't index those areas.
Oh man, yes, you're hitting it all. Yeah, captions, another important thing.
Channel keywords. Yes.
Channel
Sorry.
keywords.
Yeah, Jenny was asking about channel keywords.
Yes, yes. Let me share my screen here.
Yeah, and this is
Just did
most
a
probably
video on
something I
channel
haven't done
keywords,
well either.
actually.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
just did.
We'll watch the video on Rob's channel, but we'll also get it here. How does that sound?
No, that one was on the TubeBuddy channel. So where is it? I'll
Oh,
actually share
okay.
it. Right there, literally the latest video 3 days ago. YouTube
Yeah,
channel
beautiful.
keywords. You're reading our minds. You're reading our minds. Okay, so channel keywords are, if you go here, maybe it's on my homepage. About, where is it? Not showing. Let's see. Let's pretend to watch one of the videos and go back to the homepage. That usually does it. For some reason, it's not showing. Okay, that's fine. So now let's go here. Let's go to the analytics. That'll show you. Gotta love live streams, right?
I know. It's when you do something live and it never happens the way you want to.
Exactly. Okay, so I will go to my settings. All right, so settings, and then we go to right there. So channel. Yep. And it gives you all of your keywords. So these are all your channel keywords, right? So I start with my name, TubeBuddy, LinkedIn tips, tutorials for streaming, live streaming, all that stuff. So these are essentially the keywords that I want to rank for. Now, this is also based on keyword research that I was just doing for you guys. And so that's basically what it's based on, right? So again, signals to YouTube on what your channel is about. Now, what you want to do is you want to look at your analytics as well. So if you go to analytics in your YouTube channel here, and you go to reach, okay, and you go to traffic source, YouTube search right here.
Yep.
So if you go to analytics, reach, YouTube search, these are the keywords that are ranking, so that are bringing the most traffic to your channel. So you can click on see more, and then it'll give you all the breakdowns here of how many views based on the last, you can go, based on the last 90 days, for example, and it gives you all the keywords that you are ranking for. These are all the keywords that people have searched and then clicked on, and then that's resulted in a view or traffic to your channel. So essentially, these are what YouTube knows you for.
Yep.
And so hopefully they line up with what you want to be known for.
If not, change your content plan.
Exactly. If not, you need to talk more about what you want to be known for, right? So, so you start taking these keywords, and you can take like the top 20 or 10 and then just run it through the keyword research tool just to make sure that it has decent search volume. And then you can add it as channel keywords. That's one way to go if you want to do it something quick.
Okay, so
a lot of people,
Linda, today, guys, is set your channel keywords.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of people don't I've seen a lot of big channels that actually have never put their channel keywords. They've just totally forgotten about it,
Yeah,
so.
well, I might be one of those people.
Yeah.
What am I writing down on my to-do list in front of me here?
Channel
literally
keywords.
Set channel keywords. That will be my lovely sit down tonight with coffee in hand, not coffee in hand at night time, but sit down tonight and do. Uber, you've got your hand up. Do you want to talk, or do you want to pop your question into the chat box? And his hand went down very quickly. So as soon as I say, do you want to talk, Rob, have you noticed that? They all sort of put their hands down.
I know.
Okay, we've got one in the Q&A. Guys, keep your questions coming. We are happy to answer them. We're happy to talk about all things YouTube. Uber says all good. He's all good at the moment.
Yes.
Rob, I don't know if you've seen this one, but one of the tools that I love for content creation ideas is Answer the Public.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen the creepy dude, as I call it? And Answer the Public too, guys, is a really good content creation tool, and you can jump in there. It's answerthepublic.com, I think. Maybe I should share my screen for a minute and we can bring him up. So what do you reckon? Let's do this while we wait for some questions coming through.
Sure.
And we will go to Answer the Public. If I can type, maybe I need more coffee. At least that's my excuse. Answer the Public is a really cool tool, and I've been using it with my course creators. I've been using it with my marketing members. I have been using it with all of our guys out here. And for those of you joining me, the Be the Expert channel, I'm going to, one of your daily tasks is actually to search Answer the Public on a regular basis. So keep your questions coming in, answerthepublic.com. Lovely man here. Lovely man that's sitting here, you know, a little bit creepy. He thinks he does his little fingers. And I don't know if Rob has seen this one, but let's say, for example, we're going to look at online courses, because we've been focusing on my keywords today. Online courses. Okay, and we're going to search. You get 3 searches on this on the free plan for a day. You can upgrade to Pro if you want to. Yes, he's telling me he can help me. Let's see how he comes up with his search. I actually quite like him. He's a little bit creepy, but he's cool at the same time. They embrace his creepiness. And from Answer the Public, it pulls information from search. So it pulls information from searches, from all that information to be able to get in here. And then you get a little content wheel. And you can take this stuff and put it into the into the TubeBuddy keyword planner, or your Google keyword planner, or your blogs. So you see how you've got all your prepositions, the why, the what, the will, the when, the how, all in a wheel for course creation. You've then got prepositions, so can, without. You've then got comparisons between course creation, different course creation stuff. And then you get an alphabetical list as well. So if you find a really good keyword for your stuff inside TubeBuddy, or vice versa, head over and jump in and Answer the Public and get all the video ideas, so that you can not only create those tags and content plans, but you can actually create a whole strategy based on different topic ideas. So Answer the Public's a good fun one, guys. Okay, we've got few more questions. Okie dokie. Can you go back to adding tags, etc.? We can do that. We can add one more tag. And Jenny says, I do have one more question. I have old videos that have nothing to do with the current subjects. Is it better to unpublish them, even though one of them does really well?
Yeah, that's a really good. Yeah, it's a really good question, Jenny. I've been getting that question quite often. A lot of people are coming back to YouTube right now. You know, they started a channel a couple years ago. They were talking about something else, or they were in a different business altogether, and then now they are. You know, we are in this world where we live in right now, and so a lot of people are trying to use YouTube to reach their audience and build their, maintain their, their reach out there. But maybe their content, their topic has changed, their business has changed. You know, they used to be this thing, now they're with this thing, and so I would say if you have video, if you have a totally different topic now, and you may have like one really big video that got a lot of reach, a lot of views, from a couple years ago, but it's not a topic that you want to talk about anymore. It's not for the audience that you want to reach anymore. For example, if right now you're specializing in online courses, Linda, but maybe when you started your channel, you were talking about, Facebook ads. There might still be some crossover. The person that you subscribed to your channel a few years ago that was interested in Facebook ads may be interested in online courses. Yes, maybe. But if it's totally different, if it's Facebook ads, but now you're talking about yoga or something, then it's almost hurting your channel, because YouTube is confused, right? They're like, oh, this person watches Facebook ad tutorials, but now you're talking about yoga. What is your channel about? So now you have to earn views, but then you're also battling YouTube to convince them about what your channel is about now. And so I would almost say, if you're going to be totally starting a whole new content, topic, just to start fresh, and you're probably going to save yourself a lot of time, and you can probably grow faster that way. Because even though you have subscribers on your current channel, they're not there for the topic, the videos that you're about to make. So it just kind of hurts your channel. So hopefully that helps.
Now, in Jenny's case, I know that she's already published some of these interviews to the channel that she's got right now.
Right.
Jenny, Sean Cannell does a really good piece on this about cleaning up your YouTube channel. So he does a really good video, and I will find it and I will pop it in my marketing circle for my marketing circle members in that one. Yes. Because he talks about unpublishing past content if your content style has changed. From my point of view, it's about confusing the people too. If they land on a video that's not related to your topic, and then all the suggested videos have nothing to do with it,
Yes.
in your channel and those sorts of things. And hey, before we go, Rob, can we also show the end card stuff that's inside TubeBuddy, the end card and screen cards and that sort of stuff as well when we go into tags, because I think that's really, really cool. We'll go into screen share in a second. When starting your channel, is it best to start with a few videos, or is it okay to start with one at a time?
Oh yeah, absolutely nothing on my channel. Yeah. I would just, it depends on who you know yourself, right? So if it's going to take you for a while to like get 3 videos or 4 videos, a lot of people will say, have 3 videos so that if somebody finds your channel, they watch one, and then if they like it, they have a couple more they can watch.
Yeah.
If you're the kind of person though, that you know yourself, and you have to be honest, you may have 1 video, but then it's like, there's always excuses that you're going to give yourself to get to the 3rd or 4th video. Then I would suggest just publish the first one. That way you're out there now, right? You're accountable, right? And so
then
people are going to be like,
second one done.
yeah, exactly. And people are going to be like, where's the next one? Where's the next one? And then now you have accountability sort of like with the audience. So it just depends on the kind of person that you are. So for me, I know that I just need to, there it is.
Perfectly imperfect.
You had it already. Perfect. That's it.
So perfectly imperfect. Look, I agree with you, Rob. Look, in client strategy, if I'm kicking their butt, I will normally kick your butt to have 4 or 5 videos so that it ranks. But if it's stopping you getting a video out there, then just get it out there, because it's better out there than sitting in your lovely Dropbox or Google Drive storage system, not up on and ranking and getting some good information out there. Okay, so that's the answer to that one. Let's go back to tags and just showing how the process works. I suppose, Rob, I'm not sure if Joe's asking whether we've loaded a video and maybe we need to tag it, or how do we optimize an old video?
So
with TubeBuddy.
Yeah, so I think Joe was asking, can you add tags to an older video, or can you can change your tags? That's not a problem. So you can go to, you can go back into any video and you can change tags. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it really sometimes you can get a new life on, you kind of pump new life into an older video that way. Sometimes it doesn't really do much, but I would just try to do it once. If you've got a video that is no longer getting search traffic, then, switch up the title, switch up the tags, and then just leave it alone. But don't dwell on an older video. Focus on the new videos. All right. So let's go to, what do we want to look at? We want
to look at end screens. So look at the end screen and the checklist. I suppose from the point of view of loading a new video to YouTube, you've got the opportunity to put in end screens and end cards. And encourage people to watch, because one of the things that YouTube wants you to do, guys, is it loves it if you bring people into the traffic. So things like embedding your posts into your website. Rob, have a website. Things like, so taking that YouTube video and putting it into your website, so your website becomes a referral traffic. YouTube goes, oh, cool, this is a source, and they've recommended someone to us. And then they want you to be able to, from doing that area, they want people to watch more stuff. And if you are suggesting your videos at the end of your video, then they have got something else to watch. The more time they spend watching on YouTube from a referral you get, the higher weighted your channel gets.
Yes, exactly. So YouTube wants binge watchers, right? That way they can make money by serving ads to the people watching your videos. So, so they give you little tools to do that. So, Linda, I'll go into some of my videos. There's 2 things that you can use. There's what's called cards, and then there's end cards. Okay, so the cards, first of all, let's do that on. Let's just see. Let's pick an older video here.
Maybe you haven't done it for a while.
Let's pick this one. So let's pick this one. So for example, let's talk about cards first. Okay. So if I go to the analytics of this particular video, one of the things that you'll see here is there's a number here, or there's a metric called audience retention. Okay. So audience retention means how much of this video are people watching. So on average, people are watching 24% of this video. Not too great. So out of I don't know how long this video is. I believe it is, 12 minutes, maybe 16 minutes, 15 minutes long. It's a longer video. they're watching about 4 minutes and 4 seconds on average.
Yep.
So what I would do based on that data is I would go into my editor or details, and I would add a card. So there's a card right here. So the cards are these things. So basically, the little pop-ups on the top right of your screen when you're watching a video, that's what's a card. So I would go to, I know on average 4 minutes and 4 seconds are where people drop off. So I would probably go somewhere around 3 minutes and 30 seconds, kind of before on average when people drop off. And I would add a card. So I would add a card to another video on my channel. So knowing that this is a video about live streaming, or sorry, how to grow your channel really quickly, I would pick something that would be related to that channel, or sorry, to that topic. So how to come up with video ideas, for example.
Yep.
And so I would add that at about 3 minutes and 30 seconds, knowing that the data is telling me that at around 4 minutes, people on average stop watching this video. So they hop on another video. So if they're going to hop on to another video, they might as well, hopefully, hop on to another one of my videos, right? And so that's where I'm putting that card right there. So that card now is going to show up around 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So I will save that for now. And so that's a card. Okay. That's built in. That's nothing that you have to pay TubeBuddy for. That's built into YouTube. The other thing is I'm going to show you here details. Let's go to another video and a new video that I'm publishing tomorrow, for example. I'm going to show you guys an end card. So I'm going to go to right here on this video, end card right there. And so an end card is basically, you can have up to 20 seconds. The last 20 seconds of your videos on YouTube, you can post up another video. So you'll see sort of calls to action here to these two videos that you'll see. So there's one here, a specific video that I'm trying to get them to watch right after they watch this one. Or you can let YouTube decide based on analytics, the best video for this viewer. So which video would they likely watch from your channel? I'll just let YouTube decide. So one that I suggest, and then another one that I let YouTube kind of tell them what to hopefully watch. So YouTube's working with you in that sense, based on the data. So that is the end cards there. So the idea with that, guys, is that you want people to watch your video and then watch another one and then watch another one and watch more videos. That's what the end cards are there for.
So Rob, in TubeBuddy, I've got some templates set up for ours, especially for like the 5-minute marketing series, so that we suggest more in the playlist. We've got some set up, and TubeBuddy does allow you to be able to set up those templates, guys. So it's really good. And the other thing that you might have seen on Rod's screen was the checklist. So even if you're uploading videos natively to YouTube, there is a beautiful little checklist to make sure that your video is optimized when it goes through. And I'm still an old school girl. I like to load my videos natively to YouTube. And
that's right.
No, I got old and stuck in my ways.
No, it's very good. It's very good. It's
a great
idea.
I use TubeBuddy's checklist every time we load a video. So it's about making sure that we get in there, and even keyword suggestions and stuff from there. The difference between linking and embedding is two things. Rob's on YouTube, so he most probably can show you nice and easily. There is two different things. If you're in WordPress, you can pop a link in, and 90% of the time it will automatically embed for you. 90% of the time. So you just need to have the watch URL. So you need to have the word watch, and then it will embed. So up the top and where Rob is there. And then there's the embed video option that comes up under the more, isn't it, Rob? I think it's under more, under the little three dots.
Right. So share. Oops, too big. Hold on one second.
Too big. Just a little.
Why am I not able to make it smaller? Sorry, everyone.
That's okay.
There it is. All right. Yeah. So you can share, and then you can share the link. So this is the direct link. So I can just send this on DM or email or anywhere I want. You can also kind of timestamp it. Like if you're like, hey, you got to watch from this point, then you can start that share from like 2 minutes or wherever you want. And Linda, what you were saying, I guess, is the embed right here?
Embed code, yeah.
Yeah, so right there. So you can have different options as well. You can share, take out the player controls, like the play and fast forward and rewind. You can take that out. Yeah, exactly. And then also privacy enhanced mode. But yeah, it gives you this link right here that you can copy and paste into your WordPress site.
And for
anywhere
those
you
of
want.
you asking, how do you put it on the Thinkific homepage, a video that doesn't have to do things, this is the way you do it. Use the text module and the embed code, and it will help you rank that video. It'll put it in, it won't autoplay, it will do everything that you want it to do. And it is the workaround, if you're not using Vision, to have the videos appear on your homepage as you have them set.
Nice. Yes. Well
I get
said.
asked that question so often, Rob. I went with Empire. How do I make the videos come up? This way.
There you go.
I would actually
record
I will record a tutorial on it once I get time to breathe.
Yeah. Like 80 different things before that task.
Yes. So, well, I'm going to process our replay and we've got to have a chat.
That's right.
Does anyone else have any final questions for Rob regarding TubeBuddy, YouTube, anything that you wish to have a look at today? If you do, pop them in the questions. If you don't, I strongly suggest we go and we start with our TubeBuddy trial, and we start with our pro trial, and we can, move from there. And we really delve into the world of making sure that we have our videos optimized, our content optimized, ready to go for you and your business. So the trial link is in the comments on the live stream. It is also in the comments in the chat box here for you now. It gives you 30 days of pro to try. I've been using pro for so long now, since I discovered it. I think about the same time as Rob started heading into the world of TubeBuddy. We started doing the same thing. Okay. Okay, question. Can you embed the links into a blog post and schedule it somewhere before the video is live? Yes, you can.
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
Can.
Yeah. Go ahead, Linda.
To bring up the watch URL again, and sometimes it doesn't work. Because I've been
you can. Yeah, you can embed it. You can make. I'm not sure if I'm reading the question, but you can schedule it. You can also schedule videos to be unlisted. So there's three. If you guys go look here, there's three visibility options when it comes to YouTube videos. You can make them public, means like anybody can watch it. Unlisted means anybody can watch it as long as they have the link. You can also embed the video this way as well. Or it can be totally private, meaning you can only share it with whoever you want. So yeah, hopefully that answers Renee's question.
And sorry guys, and if you want to, if your video is yet to go live, or you're wanting to publish a post or something like that, you can do it those sorts of ways. You can schedule it, and I think you can get the embed code on a scheduled one.
I think so.
I have before, I think. So you can jump in that way and do it. And yes, Joe's right. It's all about the 1%. It's the fine little details that create the impact and make the change and all the difference when it comes to your content creation journey and YouTube and sharing your content out there in the world of YouTube. Rob, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you, Linda. This is always fun. It's always fun.
We got to chat.
Yeah. No, it's good to catch up. We'll have to get you on the TubeBuddy channel very soon.
I'd love to come on the TubeBuddy channel, guys. For those of you who have joined us, thank you for joining us for another business skills webinar. Our September and October schedule is being put together as we speak, and we will have more webinars for you over the next little while. But that doesn't mean that we don't have learning for you to do over the next little while, because we do have some workshops and some skills stuff coming up. We have bear with me, we have starting on the 18th of this month, we're going to do, so those of you who want to work out how to create an email list that converts, we have the creating opt-ins and lead magnet working day, 10 to 4 all online, 10 to 2 all online, and you get to work with me on creating opt-ins and lead magnets for your business. Then we go into September, and September's focus is actually what do we do with those leads after we have them, and we're talking about nurturing. So nurturing a list, re-engaging a list, managing all of those there. It can all be found on the skills page. And for those of you who want to be an expert and be known and leader within your field and want to build your personal brand, then October is the Be the Expert Challenge, where we spend 30 days on focusing on tasks and activities to build your expert profile, so that you can be found and you are a keyword when it comes to things on Google. So guys, that's it. Thanks for joining me. Have a great week. We will see you in September for another skills webinar. Bye, guys.
Bye.